you have been called an X factor
Swagged
in
out.
this series.
Hold on. Wait.
We have to address that.
Hey, man, hey, that's the Louis Vuitton Don. He got the Louis Vuitton fit, showing the Louis Vuitton glasses.
Got the shoes, the shorts.
Hey, man,
Look, man, I'm just dripping all over right here. He's dripping.
And it starts with the green highlights. I love the green highlights.
We're water all over me.
Hey, listen, man, he looking like the first and the 15th, man. He's looking better than the government check out here.
Was it the first or the 15th between games 2 and 3? What made the difference for you?
Oh, man, rest. Those games, for me, I've been playing hurt, just like a lot of guys, and to have those rests and that time to recuperate and get your body right is huge.
Speaking of, your offense is really huge tonight. We normally talk about your defense, and I've seen your offense just improve every single year in the league. What have you done to work on that and gain the confidence that you have? Because sometimes when they call your number, you just go at it, whereas in the past you maybe would have been a little bit hesitant.
Just the confidence I have. My teammates instilled that in me. I put in the work, and we all know, when you put in the work, you know what's going on. Nothing seems hard for you. You just go out there and play. And the way that this team has been playing, the Jays, Jason and Jalen, have done a really good job of really encouraging me to be aggressive on the offensive end and really understanding that, for me and this team, I'm going to have to be aggressive to help us win.
When you talk about, the two Jays, right, and your leadership in the team, y'all had some really rough times early in the season. But now it seems like, it's kumbaya, it's all good defensively and offensively. A, tell me how y'all got to that point, and B, now that you're in the NBA Finals, you hold a Golden State Warrior team on the road to 100 points, and really a must-win game for them in terms of getting an advantage. Give me the leadership, and then give me the defensive mindset.
Well, first off, this is a family here. I grew up with the Jays. I've been playing 5 years with Jalen, 4 years with Jason. When my mom passed, Al, this organization, Wick, Jalen, a couple other guys, they all came down to the funeral. So we've already had that bond. So early on in the season for us, just like you is with your siblings, you get into it, you squabble, you mad at each other. The next day, you laughing, talking, you hugging, you loving on each other, letting each other know, giving each other these roses. And that's what this team is. It started off shaky for us, but that right there is what helped us get to where we are now. We had to go through the storm to see the rainbow at the end of it. So for me, I had to look myself in the mirror along with my teammates, and we had to come heart to heart. We had to sit down and have that hard talk and understand that what we're saying is to help each other. It's nothing bad. It's nothing personal. It's to help us get to where we want to be. And so it's crazy. We're here. Nobody thought we would be here. And understandably, we didn't start the season off right to have that acknowledgement to be here. But we stayed with it, and that's what I'm proud of this team, and that's what makes this team who we are.
Can I ask one follow-up?
Yeah, for sure.
So with Damon Stoudemire, and I drafted Damon in Toronto, know him extremely well. Talk to me about how he has helped you at the point guard position from a communication standpoint and also a leadership standpoint, and then being able to get in guys' faces the right way, not the wrong way.
Definitely. I mean, like you said, you drafted, you know him. He's a feisty little one. He doesn't back down from anybody. And, he always going to keep it real with you, 100%. No matter if you want to hear it at that time, he doesn't care. He's going to let you know what needs to be heard. And, you respect a guy like that because everything is transparent. There's nothing hidden. Go out there and do what I ask. Go out there and do what you're supposed to do, and everything will work out. So constantly stand in my ear, making sure that I'm staying poised and, controlling the pace and really controlling this team, It's constantly telling me, we go as far as you go. If you spiral out of control, this team will spiral out of control. And, just really opening my eyes to things that I probably wouldn't see because I'm on the court.
Yeah.
You see a different perspective when you're sitting on that bench and, and he just, like I say, he just keeps it real with me. And he tells me, when I'm doing good and when I need to step my game up. And when you have a coach like that, it's hard for you not to go out there and play to the best of your ability.
That's great. You talked about the transformation in the middle of the season, but you had to transform from game 2 to game 3. And there were some things that you had to address. One was the physicality. How did you address the physicality? We talked to Grant about it earlier. And then secondly, how did you address the offensive inefficiencies that you had?
Well, one, we pride ourselves on being a physical team. And for us, that left a bad taste in our mouth. Coming out of game 2, hearing that and knowing that we got beat up. And, for us, it's just like anybody else. If you're in a fight with a bully or anything, you got to keep going. You got to stand up. And for us, my mom always used to tell me, you can't come into this house until you win that fight.
Yeah.
So for us,
Mom.
yeah,
I like that. I like that.
Do you feel like you're in a fight with a bully?
Oh, yeah, we definitely are.
All right.
We got the Golden State Warriors, who's done this before multiple times, who understands what it takes to be here. And we're that little guy that, is new to the school, and they want to see.
Look at him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They want to see what you got. And, they came out and they punched us in our mouths in game 2, and we responded. And we watched the film, and that was a nasty film session for us. It was ugly. We had to sit there and watch the whole film and look ourselves and look at that was you. He let him push you down like that. And, you have to look yourself in the mirror, and you have to get it together. So coming out today, it was no matter of are we going to be physical. It was how physical are we going to be.
And you have one of the toughest jobs on this team. You got to chase Steph Curry around, and that's chasing him around screens, getting into him when he has the ball. What is your focuses? What are you trying to take away? And you can also just tell me as the resident big man up here, how mad are you when your big men aren't at the level of that screen? Because a couple of times as we were watching the game in the back, we're like, yo, those bigs are getting smart killed because when he comes off the screen, they're too far back. What are you telling them, and what are you communicating, and what are you trying to take away?
Just giving them, the advice to be up. We cannot be back. This is one of the greatest shooters of all time in this league, and he shoots it from anywhere. So, I'm doing my part by chasing him off screen, but, his teammates are doing a very good job of, making sure they get contact with me and they holding the contact in that little space. We all know he doesn't need much. So for me, it's, be up. If he beats you down the lane, we're long enough, athletic enough to recover. We have guys we can help off of that you can rotate. We're really good at rotating. Use it. That's what we've been doing all year. It's what got us here. Don't run from it. Step up to that challenge. Take on that challenge full head on, and that's what we did tonight. Our bigs were up. Guys were very physical. We were into guys, and we forced the issue that we wanted. And in game 2, it was a different story.
So my 2 favorite dress moments, right? Don Staley in the NC2A Women's Championship, and this one right here.
That's what. Hey, he got an album dropping on Friday. You know what I'm saying? You come this clean, you gotta have an album coming out.
My 2 favorite, Don Staley and Marcus Smart, here.
Marcus, you have been excellent on this court, at this desk. Thank you for taking the time. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Our post-game coverage continues from right here in Boston at the TD Garden.
Check those out.
Hey, Kenny, what you look like with them shades?
Oh, shoot, I look like money. I look like money. I look like he did. I look like money.
Those look good on. Hey, they look good on you, though. They look good on you. They look good on you. They look good on you.
What size are these?
My size. My size.